Hey there peeps, mewmew here, and welcome back to Fate Grand Order. We are gonna click on this quest. We just summoned and we got Saber and some other peeps. Well, a Saber. And apparently we can also select a support servant. And we can get friend points from that. So we'll select John Dark. She's pretty. Oh, it's not gonna let me look at her card, but investigate the bridge in section 3. Stop. Before we start exploring the city, Miss Mewmew, isn't there something you want to say to me? No, nothing in particular. You're not very smart, are you? Remember what happened in the command room? Senpai, it's probably about when you dozed off in the command room. It'll come back to you if you focus. That was, you know... We made it in time, Senpai. Your number is a single digit. Yes, we... Yeah. Get the chit-chat. So she started talking. I'm sure you can't even imagine it, but please be sure to keep this in mind. You're about to be reborn as cutting-edge mages in an unprecedented fusion of magecraft and science. That said, although all of you possess special talents, none of you are special. Understand that you're all inexperienced rookies standing at the same starting point. In particular, the mages sent from the association seem to be acting like students. Fix that immediately. Chaldea is my domain. Family, heritage, and personal achievements have no meaning here. Always remember that my orders are absolute. My position is completely different from yours. I won't allow arguments. You're all mere tools to protect humanity. Nothing more. Ooh, yeah. What's that commotion? Didn't I just tell you that I wouldn't allow any arguments? You there, the one that came in late. Do you have a problem with what I just said? Dot, dot, dot. Am I seeing this right? Maybe my eyes are playing tricks on me. Sleeping while standing? No way. Right? Not in a million years. Hey, I didn't sign up for this. We're experts who were summoned here because of our skill. We came all the way on your insistence. Absolute obedience? That's ridiculous. She's right. You're way overstepping. Lineage is the most important asset of a mage. How can you brush that off? Quiet! No talking! That's why I said you're still acting like students. I'm only telling you what's going on right now. If you don't like it, leave Chaldea at once. Not that there are flights to send you home. Though, if you're ready to trek down a snowy mountain 6,000 meters above sea level, that would be commendable. Very good. No one's dropped out. Seriously, don't make me waste my time on such matters. I wish you'd realize how dire humanity's situation is now. Look, she's a good example. No argument, no opinion, good and obedient. Now then, back to the topic. Are you listening? Today's is... Do you remember now, Senpai? In a way. Remembered? You weren't really listening after all, were you? Honestly, sit yourself down. How could you come to Singularity not knowing about the situation or your mission? I'm going to have to explain it all to you again. Listen, we are out to Chaldea. Director, leave that for later. Enemies are incoming. Alright, good timing. Hey, come back here. Listen to what I have to say. Bye. Bye, girl. She's very adorable. Okay, so they can use skills. I wonder what she... Revelation against these stars. let's try that. Buster chain. Oh, a treasure chest. Oh, 2 and 2. Oh, no effect. Oh, I guess I should have gone to the other one that was glowing. That might have been better. Request. Phew, good work. Mash Karanite. Now I can pick up where I left off. Resume. You mean there's more, Director? Why, certainly, Miss Mewmew. Don't tell me you forgot already. I'm only halfway through. In fact, there's the later half that's important. Make sure you remember. Make yourself remember. I guess I have no choice. Now, don't be like that. Director's ramblings can be useful, Miss Mewmew. Why were you, Master Canon, summoned to Chaldea? This will explain that. Listen up. Today of all days, we at Chaldea will achieve something that will be written in history. The science of learning, the invention of religion, the acquisition of navigation, the focus of communication, the voyage into space. Our legacy will be on par with the pioneers of the stars. No, it will surpass them. Rather than expanding civilization, we will be at the hands of God. We will be the hands of God protecting it. Stabilizing humanity history, we will transform the future into a solid resolution. The principles of mankind, in other words, to ensure the continuation of humanity. That is Chaldea's, and now your only and absolute purpose. Chaldea has achieved many results to date. The development of observation, cyber demon, lab place, the global environment model, Chaldea's completion of the near future observation lens, Shiva, the heroic spirit summoning system, Fate, and the launch of the spirit tone calculation engine, something. With these technologies, we at Chaldea have observed humanity's progress 100 years into the future. We do not predict the future, but observe it. Like many who observe celestial bodies, Chaldea has been observing the future. Like, we could do that. Maybe we will one day. Whatever it sees, our job has been to ensure that humanity will survive 100 years into the future. Look up. That is Chaldea's proudest achievement. Created with advanced magical theories, the global environment model are Chaldea's. Planets have been defined as beings of soul. We copied them into this miniature Earth. Because of difference in scale, we are unable to read each single human mind. But whatever is on the surface, the city lights that can be seen on land can be observed through Shiva. Currently, it's been set to reflect the Earth's 100 years from now. Chaldea's may very well be the future of Earth itself. As long as the light of civilization shines within Chaldea's, we can guarantee humans will exist a century further. As long as there's light, people will live in cities and serve as proof of civilization's survival. But, Lev, could you normalize Shiva's polarization angle? This is the current state. Starting 6 months ago, Chaldea has changed color and it's become difficult to observe the future. The light of civilization, our beacon till now, has become largely unobservable to us. The right response. Good to see you've got some sense. That's right. The lack of light means that civilization has become extinct. This was considered highly classified, but you have the right to know. Crazy. See people. Our observations indicate that the light of humanity is only visible up to the year 2018. In other words, we've observed, no proved, that humanity will be extinct in that year. Ooh, this year. Obviously, this future is not possible. It cannot happen, and physically speaking, it's impossible. There's neither an economic collapse nor some sudden seismic event. We can't explain how humanity would suddenly just disappear. Over the past 6 months, we found the cause of this strange phenomenon, the disappearance of the future. If the reason is not the present, then it is in the past. Using Laplace and the Trismegistus, we've reviewed all data for the past 2,000 years. We've tried to find something that didn't exist in history, or was on Earth until this point in time. As a result, we finally found something new. It's this. Spatia. Spatial Singularity F. A city in the Japanese countryside in 2004. We discovered an unobservable zone that did not exist in history up until the year 2017. Chaldea hypothesizes that this is the cause of humanity's extinction. We proposed the ray shift experiment to the UN and received approval. The ray shift processes transforms a human into spiritrons, sending them into the past and allowing them to alter it. Simply put, it's time travel, but not everyone can do it. Only people with exceptional magical circuits and the ability to become a master can be transformed. Now, I'm sure that clears things up. Your task is the investigation of Singularity F. You'll travel 14 years into the past, find Singularity F, and destroy it. We are now entering unknown territory. There's no telling what you might find there. But you've been selected among people all over the world. You can do this, and we have high expectations for you. The higher ups want to know the cause of this immediately. We don't have time to waste. We'll be performing the first ray shift experiment in an hour. I'm sure you have had enough training. For the first experiment, we'll send Team A, the top 8 scorers, to Singularity F. I haven't told the leader groups, but they're master candidates who have been chosen from Chaldea. Team A has been active for a month now. You can call them trained warriors. Team A will go on ahead and establish a base camp at Singularity F, guaranteeing your safety. Teams B and below will monitor their situation and prepare for the next experiment. Let's register your information with the clean coffins, the arcs that will send you to the past as spiritrons. There's one for each person, and there are no spares. Please be very careful with them. Teams B through D will be on standby in case trouble with Team A. What are you doing? I told you what you have to do. You were brought here as a potential master. You're practically a soldier now. You will obey orders and be ready to fight. Do not make me repeat myself. Or do you have more questions? Hey you, the one that was late. You look confused. I'll give you the chance to ask one question. Is it safe to change the past? Does the word singularity mean nothing to you? The singularity we found doesn't exist in any of our observation records. It's like a hole that just appeared out of nowhere. The hole itself is cut from the proper temporal axis. The 2004 singularity exists apart from the past and the future. There's no need to connect it to our present. It's more stable than regular time travel, and whatever happens, that timeline can still repair itself. Singularity F is like a tiny strain on the dress that is humanity history. It ruins beauty just by its presence. Your job is to extract it. That's what will return humanity to its proper observed course of history. What is association thinking sending someone who doesn't know basic space-time theory? I told him this plan was a grand order, the highest possible duty in the world of magecraft. Well, it doesn't matter. What team are you with? Show me your ID. What? You're in the wrong spot. A civilian with no combat or training experience? Chaldea is much too important to be wasting valuable slots on people like you. Lovely, Nor. I'm right here, Director. Why the yelling? Is there a problem? There's problems everywhere. Just get this amateur out of my sight. Oh, so that's it. Director, she is a chosen master candidate. Sure, they lack experience, but it's inappropriate to be that rude. Having an experienced amateur here is a problem. What if something happens to my Chaldeas? Let Romani handle this. At least get some basic training in. I don't think she likes you. Alright, orders are orders. Now show Miss mewmew to their room. Alright, understood. I just need to take Senpai to her room, right? Yes, thanks. I'm busy with the ray shift experiment and can't. Don't worry, this experiment will be over in 2 hours. I'll drop by your room then. Thank you. No need to thank me. You're really lucky after all. Come this way. I'll show you to your room. And that's how you were removed from the command room, remember? Got it. You look quiet. But you've got some nerve, don't you? Anyway, do you finally remember how much of a mess you made at that critical moment? I'm Director Marie. I think that's going a little too far. That's the time I wasted on your question. I didn't have time to change. You weren't planning to dive, so I'm not sure you needed your suit. I did. I most certainly did. I had a special mystic code made for this mission. Geez, I didn't even get to wear it once. Well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, you understand your responsibilities and duty as a master candidate now, right? Very well, Miss mewmew. I'm ordering you to be my bodyguard. Work hard. Ooh, I was see. This is who I am. I was just in a hurry back there. Once we get back to Chaldea, you're in for it. Good to see you two getting along. Let's move before the enemy show up. And now we got to the login bonus. So unknown coordinates. Okay. This one just has one more left. I don't know. I guess we'll find out next time. So the story really goes very deep. I'm very curious to what the abnormality is that has caused Singularity up, and I hope we find out soon. Let me know what you think of Vagrant Order below, and let me know if you're enjoying this game. Have you played this? And what do you think? Thank you so very much for watching, and until next time, meow.